Good morning. We are here today to redo the place and settle video that we had tried to do the other day. It was not very good. Hazel was struggling a little bit. And so I just scrapped the video because I think she just was very distracted. She had an off day. So we're doing the place and settle one all over again because I want you to see the steps. I want you to see her practice that she's put in, and also to be able to repeat everything I'm doing so that you can continue this. Because she's trained on it, but it doesn't mean that she will retain it forever. You have to practice this. So how I practice it is in the kitchen with all of the dogs in the evening. I have all their cots out just like this. When I'm making dinner, then I have them all in their place, settling like she's doing right now. And then I just keep them there while I'm cooking, while I set the table, while we eat our dinner. After we eat dinner, we clear the dishes, put them in the dishwasher, and then I release all the dogs. So it's about 2.5 hours total time, sometimes 3 that they're there. And I have a pocket full of treats, or I have treats somewhere placed in the kitchen on the counter. And I just keep walking over and saying, good settle. So I just reward for them doing this. I just want them just to chill out in a space, and they don't leave that location until they hear their release word. So I'm going to walk away from her right now, and I'm gonna call her with her release word. So you can't see me, I'm away. Release. Yes, good girl. What a good girl, you're okay. Good girl. We have the door open, so it's a little bit freakier for her. All right, so now I'm off camera and I'm away from the cot. So I'm going to point to the bed and say, place. Hazel. Yes, that's a good girl. Good place. Settle. Settle. Good settle. And this is basically a sit and a down, except for, nope. Except for, that was good. She had a leaf that just blew in here. So except for this is a durational and distance cue, which means that when you have them do a sit, it's not for long extended periods of time typically. If you have them lay down, it's typically not for a long extended period of time. This one is for structure and a very extended period of time. So we work up to it. She's about at 45 minutes. She does get distracted, like I've been keeping the garage door open when I've been practicing with her because I want her to see people walk by. We have flags at both sides of the house that when the wind blows, it makes a flapping noise, so it's very distracting to her, which she's doing a lot better now. You can see how she's just kind of chill. But if something is out there, I want her to still stay in this position in her settle, which is this, where she's just laying, hanging out. Good settle. So, how I do this, let's begin with that because I want you to see all the steps of this. I'm gonna release her. Her word is release. Release. And I'm gonna give her just a slight tug to go, okay? That's how you get her to leave the bed, is release, and she normally would just come off of it. I'm not really sure why she didn't leave as quickly at that time. And I'm going to actually walk far away, and then I'm gonna start this how I would normally start it so that you can see all the steps. All right, here we go. We have the trash trucks coming down the street too, so we've got all kinds of distractions. Ready? So when I start this, I don't give an actual command or a cue. I don't pair the word with it. I basically am just putting her into a sit. She gives me her eyes up here, and I say, good place. Yes. And now I'm gonna ask her to settle. And I'm gonna reward her for the settle. Now, when I'm first building space and distance on this, I usually will do settle, and I'll just walk away to the end of my 6-foot leash. Okay, so I'm just walking away, I'm taking my time, I'm letting her understand that no matter what, unless she hears that word, she cannot leave. So I'm gonna go back to her, and I'm gonna reward her, and I'm gonna tell her good settle. I wanted you just to see what she just did right now. She started to move too quickly towards me and was getting a little overexcited, and so I just froze and I let her readjust and kind of settle back into it. Because I don't want her to go into those excited states, because then she just loses her mind. So that's kind of what happened the other day. I had let her play with the daycare dogs, and they had so much fun, but she was very rambunctious, and I was trying to train her in the time that they were upstairs, and so she knew they were there, and she could hear them, and it was just too much. So now no one is here, it's quiet, now you can see all the steps. All right, so I'm gonna start again and just show you where she's at again so that you can recreate this over and over again. And you can also teach OSA. Release. Yes, good girl. Now I didn't give her a treat on the release, and I didn't ask her to go back into place, but because I walked towards it, she went towards it. But a very important thing is you never want to reward on the release, because if we do that, then she's going to be waiting the entire time, just like mouth drooling for that treat. So it's just the release, and that's it. Okay? So release. Good place. So all I did was point and say place. She's trying to get the treat out of my hand. But I'm gonna wait until she calms down again. And there's a trailer with a truck that just went by, so that's good. Yes, good place. Good, that was a good girl. Settle, settle. No pause. Settle. Release the treat. Good. Good. Settle. So I use this settle. Good, settle. So I have a song actually. All the way up. Settle. No. I'm gonna give her loves on that one, because I don't want her to think that she can leave every time and that she's gonna be rewarded every time I reset her. So I'm just giving her loves. I'm gonna put the leash back down. Settle. Settle. So I have a funny song that I sing for her, and I'm gonna make this video private because I don't want the world hearing me do this. I have a horrible voice, and I'm also sick right now, so. Anyway, so she's looking around. This is good. I'm so glad there's like distractions out here. So what I do is I'll do good, settle, Hazel. Good, settle, Hazel. Good, settle, Hazel. You're a good little German Shepherd dog. Nope. Good, settle, Hazel. Good, place. Place. Settle. Good. Good, settle, Hazel. Good, settle, Hazel. Good, place. Settle. Settle, Hazel. You're a good baby girl. Yes, that was very good, girl. Very good. And no pause on me. I love it. Exactly what I want to see. You're being so good. Yes, you are. I love you. All right, so I'm just using love and affection for her reward right now. And I'm going to just tell her settle. Again, no. I know what she wants. She's expecting to be treated for that, but she's kind of in my face. And unless she calms down, I'm not gonna reward her, because I don't want to feed into that. I don't want to get her even more excited. I want her to remain in a calm state of mind, like this. Yes, good girl. Settle, settle. Good. Settle, just chill. Just chill. Yeah. No, no, no. Settle. Good. Just chill. All this stuff is proofing. All this goofing around BS stuff that I'm doing, like the talking to her and all of that. I'm kind of trying to get her to leave because I'm trying to control those impulses. And impulse control is those cars, those bikes, those critters that run by, all those things. I want her to have very good impulse control. So this is the way we do this, okay? Or one of the ways, but this is my favorite way to do this. So look at this girl. All right, Nope. Settle. You have to settle or you're not gonna get a treat. Okay, no treats. Settle. Good, settle. Good girl. Okay, I'm gonna walk over here now. And I'm on the driveway walking down. She can still see me, but my head is disappearing from view. And she's still settling. I went all the way behind my mom's car. And she couldn't see me, and she still stayed. So I'm gonna reward her on that. That was fantastic. Very good girl. Very good. Good settle. Settle. All right. Release. Release. Yes. Good girl. Oh, silly girl. The silliest. Okay. All right. So that's our place and settle